afternoon, guys. It's 4:41 p.m. Today is Tuesday, and today was a consumer confidence news around 10 o'clock. That was the only news today. There was no Fed speaker today. Nothing. Only maybe the debt ceiling talk. So overall, today I opened up for both ways. I didn't say only long. I said you can do both shorts and longs, but preferred choice is long. But you are allowed to take a short also today. So depending on the day and depending on the overnight price actions, day before what happened, I open up for shorts or longs or both, all these things. So, and you can see, today's shorts also worked out, right, along with the longs. So it depends on the day. You need to just, you need to like get an idea of what is the likelihood scenario, based on what level, and then you can come up with the scenarios both ways or single way, all these things. So preferred sellers area is important today for sellers, and it may bring some sellers in, right? So preferred sellers area was this, see, so it did bring sellers in. Preferred sellers area was this. During the news time 8:30 it broke below it, right of the open. See here, it brought the sellers in. Okay, that was the idea. See, buyers have a control above preferred buyers area in general in both the indexes NQ and ES, right? So preferred buyers area, which is 11-13 area, right, and preferred buyers area is this. So NQ still have buyers have a control in general in both of them above this area. Once ES, so actually in the morning I'll explain you, later on. So, and then you have a choice to make today. Either only look for longs at every pullback and evaluate, right? So let's say price came down here, that's a pullback. You evaluate here, maybe you take a long, manage it intraday for exit. Then it came down to this support, you evaluate for the longs, it worked out, right? Then it came down to this support, you evaluate for the long, it worked out, right? Then here it didn't even come to here, but then this was a level also, 4200 round number, so it worked out too, right? So now so here I said, say every pullback evaluate, get a few points and done. See that? Few points and done. You don't look for a moon or earth. Ignore all shorts in that case, right? So that means all these shorts you ignore, but you only look for pullback, long, pullback, long, or you can trade both ways, only one trade in each direction, right? So if you took a short, let's say long, then you are not going to take long again, and you can do either one short, or you're done for the day. That is what it means, depending on the opening price action and location of the opening price, you can look for shorts or go long. See that? So depending on the opening price, which is right around here, see, you can short or go long. I'll show you both trades actually, there are both trades, long and short. Collect few points and out, and then flip positions, right? So let's say here, let's say happens to be you took a first long, right? Then collect few points, flip a position, short, right? But let's say if you took a short, then you take a profit here. Now you can't flip it. Why? Because it's a second test of this area. See? So, and then here, if you are not much experienced, then I would suggest only look for signs for long at every pullback, especially when price is exhausted into support, which is all this thing, exhaustion, straight down into support, straight down into support, straight down into support, straight down into 4200. And NQ also same story. Do not chase early morning breakouts or run up situation. So early morning, this is the run up situation of the open. See that? Do not chase any breakout. Do not chase, pretty much. That is what it says, right? If you chased it, you got, see, for example, this NQ, right? When this candle was running, it was kind of breakout of this balance, looks like it wants to go moon, right? Go to moon, and this candle was green at that time, and if you try to chase it, look at what happened. See that? So strong buyers will not let go price below even aggressive buyers area, even hold it higher up, right? So if buyers were strong, they will not let go price below this area. So once price goes below this area like this, then you know already that now strong buyers are gone. Now it's a conservative buyers. That means you may get a response like this from here to here. Here to here, you bail out. Here to here, you can take a short also, 417 and 397 are dream number, which is this. See that? How dream number got exhausted here, price straight down, provided a pullback. See that? So now let's talk here, right? So open was 31, which is right around here, right, into this VWAP and all this thing area. So in Discord, right, I was at 9:15 or 9:10. We talked about it, how I want to see price. This, apart from the notes, I said in the morning it is possible that price may come down straight to VWAP, which is this area, 490 to 480, I said, and ES may also come to VWAP, which is 32. Now why did I say that? Because I was not looking for another run up right off the open. Even though if it goes higher, I was looking for a failed breakout. Basically I want price to fail, then come down to lower support so I can buy, or in between I can take a short going to the support and then buy. But the idea was I am only allowed to take one trade, few points, and I'm done, either NQ or ES or both. That's it. It's a summer month now. That's how we have to trade now. Few points and done for the day. Don't mess around entire day. So whichever I get first, I'll take it and I'm done. So but anyway, so we were observing these things, and then price came down straight there. I said if someone wants to go long, they can take long. I am not taking long, that is what I said, because this is too aggressive price for me. So then what happened? Then I also said 37 to observe in ES and 525 in NQ. Let me show you. Okay, hold on, so I couldn't find it, so I must have told in Discord itself, instead of typing it. But 37 and 525, those are the areas, which is 525 is right here somewhere, and then 37, to observe, I said. So right of the open you can see 31, right? So yes, open around 31, which is right here, and then NQ open around maybe 5 or 6 or so, then NQ came down straight to 480 490 area, which is a VWAP and mid, right? So here one of the member took the long also, and then when price reached here 525, I said bail out or scale. That's where I took the short. So I took the first short, instead of long, because I was looking for lower location, not this location to go long, So when price came down to, see here, it touched 37, right? It got rejection, correct? So 37 was the price I said to observe, but I didn't take a short there. I waited, then price came down like this, then it went higher, it went above 37, right here around 934, where NQ also hold on, let me show you NQ also. NQ also went 519 here, see that? This is 518 area. Then NQ went higher, see that? 936 or so, which was 525. That was the area I was looking for. And then ES 936 34 here went above 37, right? Now I was waiting to see what happens. See, up to this point you can see here like this. See, 37 was my area to observe, okay, and then 525. So I'm going to move this line little bit here. so at least you can understand like this. Okay, so here 525, see that? So I was observing this thing. The moment I see this, right, I put a trade in NQ right there, right there, at the time at market. My target was only this much, 501. That's it. So because in Discord I said summer months only look for 10 points in NQ, 5 point in ES, and then you are done. So very limited targets. That's it. You don't want to mess around. So I got 20 points out of it here. That's it. More contracts, 20 points, and I'm done. Okay. So, and the member who got long here, they also bail out here, and I took the short there, and then I bail out here, and my trading was done. Yes, I did not trade it at that time. I only took NQ. Then we were watching it, right? Then ES was trading here at the morning low between 937 to 940. Now watch here. NQ, the same time NQ was trading, breaking out like this, right? So here I said I'm going to, since NQ was breaking out and ES was holding here, and I was not expecting price to run higher, way higher today. Why? Because you can see here 35 to 43 is seller's area, right? So 35 to 43. $35 to 43, which is way up seller's area, right? So, and if price was holding here, look at this 35 below. See? So now I'm going to move this line here, 35. So when price was trading, holding below it, and then NQ is breaking out, NQ was already moved 1,000 points in last 5 days. Do you expect NQ to move another 1,000 point? No, it has to pull back. So this breakout most likely is going to fail. Now where can it fail? So intraday I came up with 464, 564 to 570, and damn thing $564 to 570, and I was waiting for 564. I said if price comes there I will short, but it's a sim short actually, but then damn thing just came up to 560 and down, so I missed that one, right? So then price went down, 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 down. At this point now we have an intraday breakdown. So I also talked about breakdown. That breakdown may happen, but then price will go into support. So that means you cannot do anything. See here, breakdown happened like this, right? But then immediately it will go into support. So you cannot short it. So, and anyway, breakdown shorts are not allowed. Pullback shorts are allowed. Pullback longs are allowed, right? So no trading here. So then price touched here and then came down straight down here, right? Now here I said wait for 15, which is, while it was coming down, I said I'm looking for price to come down to 15. That is the area I am interested. And NQ 367 to 378 or 79, this area basically. So I was waiting for NQ to come down here, and ES 15, which is this area. Okay, while price breaking down, while was breaking down. So I was just watching, then it came down close to 22 right here, and then damn thing bounced. So NQ also came down to, with this 436.32 level, and then bounced a little bit, and then it came down finally at 10 o'clock. Okay, so 10 o'clock ES was right around the news time. It was at 22, and NQ came down here, right? So I was thinking, okay, after the news in 5 minutes, it may come down here, and if ES comes to 15, I will buy. Okay, So and ES came down all the way to 16, around 10:05, while NQ came down to right around here, right? Now it has to go only little bit, like 1 or 2 points below, but damn thing, look at this, bounced, right? Bounced. Then I thought, okay, so fine, we will miss it. The way I missed this short, I may miss this long also. Okay. Then price went down to here, right? See, at this point, one of the member took long also in NQ around somewhere around 436, 439, somewhere around here, So when price went down here, I said take a profit, and I also took a seam long actually. Somewhere, where did I take it? 2023. Somewhere I took it. Somewhere I took it, but anyway, that was a seam. So when price reached here, I said bail out. I think I had a seam long here somewhere, and only one long. And then when the price came here, I said I don't have a multiple contract, so I may hold it, but another member, he has a long. So I said maybe multiple contracts. I said bail out here or scale. Why? Because 1022, you can see there is a balance breakdown, price touching the balance bottom. Here same thing, balance breakdown, touching the balance bottom, same time. So initially I thought to hold it, but within a second I changed the idea and I say, you know what, I'm going to bail out. So here I bailed out my seam, right? Now, was it a short setup here? Yes, I also said there is a very good short setup here, but we are going to ignore it. Since price bounced from here, it can easily go through higher because overall context is still supporting buyers. So we have to let it go. No shorts here. Then price came down straight to 15. See, this is what I was waiting for, right? Now I was interested. The moment it was like coming down this, I was excited. Then I saw NQ. Damn, NQ was also not coming down actually. NQ was diverging. When ES touched 15, NQ was diverging. See, it's not making new low. The guy was making new low, and that was 10:30. First hour is over at that time, So what if this could be the low of the day? That is the idea. What if? Because now here is exhausted, straight down. NQ is not making new low, right? Despite holding the balance bottom, it came down straight, so it's temporary exhaustion, right? So here I took my real long at 15.25, right here at the first touch. Basically I just do it at market, so I got filled at 15, 16 actually I got filled, and my target I bailed out at 25. Here I said I'm going to bail out right at 25, because NQ was touching this PWAPs. NQ I did not take long. See, here I was looking for short in NQ. I did not touch ES, right? Here I took a short. I did not take a short in ES. Here I took a long in ES, but not in NQ. See, depending on which market comes to support or resistance and how good they are, then you have to make a choice. Sometimes I do both. Sometimes I do only one. So here I only took ES and build out here 10 points and I'm done. Okay. So at this point here also I said day is screwed up. Why? Because since this balance bottom held and price went down, your day is screwed up. Both parties are active. Then so we are done pretty much. At this time we basically close Discord. And they said voice is done. At this point onwards, anything you trade, you are trading in the garbage. Basically price will do back and forth. Okay. Then you can see it, price did back and forth like this, down, up, all this thing, right? Garbage. So then I was writing, I came down here at 3:30, or so, or 3:15 or 3 o'clock. So, or 3:30 actually. So then I saw this, that ES is still holding, basically this area, preferred buyers. See here, if I come down, see up to this point, if the day, see by this time the day is down, right? Look at this, step down, and also all the supports are working, so you know both sides are active. So since this support worked up to this point, and then immediately flush down, so now you want to see this area acting as a resistance. See here, all this broken area are acting as a resistance. So this area can act as a resistance, right, which it did actually here. Now price broke below this area, it can act as a resistance. That was the pattern for the day, right? See here, same thing, this area broken, acted as a resistance. So now after 2 o'clock, see this is 2 o'clock, I want this area or this area acting as a resistance. If they are not, then I am allowed to take longs later in the day, at least back to up to here or somewhere here, So let's watch. See this is the price action telling you that buyers bought it, right? And now price went through both of this. So if it comes down here or here, at least first time someone will buy it up. See here, right? And then this is 310, right? 320. So I came down at 330 or so, which is right here, while I started writing a notes. So for end of day, so here see that 330 or 350 actually, right? So it came down straight down here, right? Now see the last sell-off came from here, right here, and it failed immediately. So there are trap sellers right here into this area. So that is what essentially I took the long for, right here. See, that's why I took the long. Same thing in NQ 367. I was waiting for this level in the morning, right? That level got tagged while I was not trading. So at 350, when that level get tagged, that 367 long idea came into picture from the morning. So 367, this area I took the long, and also Dow Jones also I took a long, all three together at market. So I already shared that trade in the Twitter also. And then here at 402, 403 I bailed out all of them together right here. That's it. So, and that was my last trade. That was a SIM account, okay? That was not live account. It was a SIM account altogether, okay? Because I was done here, right? And that's pretty much it. The whole idea today was both sides could be active. That is what I said in Discord, right? Around 9 o'clock, that I have a feeling to skip first hour in trading, as price may do back and forth, and price basically did back and forth. Yes, sellers were active, but you can see the responses. See that? That means both sides are active. And that's pretty much it for today. Now tomorrow, if price is holding above preferred buyers area, buyers are still there in NQ. ES, however, has to hold above this low or this backup buyers area. If ES is holding above it in the overnight, then tomorrow buyers still are going to be active. But we'll see in the pre-market notes tomorrow. And that'll be all for today.